What is up, which is Taven here. If I look somewhat defeated, it's because I kinda am. Or at least exhausted, because I just dealt with my heart going into turbo mode and beating 200 somewhat beats per minute for the last 5 minutes, and did not calm down until I had to go harass my little sister to let me lay in her bed and just kind of relax there, because, you know, when I'm alone and I'm going through something like that, that's not exactly pleasant. Being with someone is a comfort, so yeah. I'm honestly getting tired of dealing with it, but it's something I have to deal with because of all my health issues that cause heart palpitations. It's very scary, even though my cardiologist says it's just a hindrance to deal with, you know, that there is a procedure to be done, but it involves having some sort of thing being all the way like from my inner thigh all the way up to the heart, and simply like burning certain bits of it. And that just sounds absolutely terrifying, and I just have to deal with it if I don't do that. And there are breathing exercises to help with that. There are ways to avoid my heart going turbo, but sometimes it just happens, and it's just so tiring, physically and mentally. I think it's also the stress, you know, that I'm going through on the daily, weekly, and monthly, and yearly basis. You know, it's always every day, every hour, down to the minute little tiny millisecond. Being ill like I am, it takes a lot out of you after a while, you know? As a kid, I kind of just dealt with things because I didn't know any better. But as I became my current self, you know, I just see how much of a nuisance it all is. How dangerous it all is, and how fragile I am, and how people see me differently because I'm ill, and how painful that can be. You know, there have been some good people in my life, some good women in my life, but the majority, I don't know, it's hard, you know, like it's so much easier to remember the negative crap than the positive things. And I've noticed this formula where good things take their sweet time to arrive, and they arrive silently, where you have to kind of be like, oh yeah, you know. But when bad things come around, they're loud, obnoxious, very fast, very squirrely, they're very noticeable, and they're the easiest things to remember because of how bad they are. You know, bad things are always loud, and it really sucks, you know. And that's all I can remember a lot of the time, is just people looking at me differently because I'm sick. And it really sucks. I don't appreciate it. I don't even know why I'm making this video. It's not going to be watched by anyone. And it's extremely depressing. Who would want to watch a depressing video like this? But it's somewhat helping me feel just a little bit better. Because every time something happens with my health, minor, major, doesn't matter, it immediately reminds me of how fragile I am and how short my life can be, and makes me think about everything that has gone on in my life. People need to appreciate their lives more. There are people out there crying over spilt milk when you can just simply go to the store and buy more. Sure, it's a waste of milk, delicious milk, but no point in crying. Crying does nothing. It makes you feel better, makes you slightly stronger, but too much of something is not good for you. I wish I came up with that myself, but you know, there's a lot of wise people saying things like that. Everything is alright in moderation. So, yeah, sure, cry, but don't be a crybaby, you know? And then maybe that's my problem. Maybe it's the fact that I hold back a lot. The first time I ever had a palpitation attack like this, a turbo attack, was when I was 18. My grandfather died when I, like nearly days, 9 days technically, or so. No, not 9 days. A few, basically, definitely double digits, quite a few days after I turned 18. And I held it all in. When the shock hit me, I was more focused on my grandmother, who wasn't doing so well, obviously. I mean, who would be so okay that their husband just passed, you know, through a heart attack? So I held it all in. I was playing support. I was the only one there with her. So yeah, I had to be the comforting one. I had to be strong. And then when everyone else came around to give her company in the waiting room, I sat to the side, and that's when my heart just started racing, and I just jumped up, not knowing what the hell was going on. And as soon as I did that, it stopped. So I'm like, okay, what the hell was that? Yeah. I'm not the best at controlling my emotions. I was always a slave to my emotions. While most of the world's sin is lust and greed, my sin is wrath. My emotions always ruled me. Elementary, giving kids bloody noses for bullying me. Middle school, scaring kids to leave me the hell alone, and luckily not having to do anything more because of my reputation from elementary. High school is when I started calming down, because I figure, what's the point of being angry all the damn time? And even then, even now, I still get angry. And I can't help it. I mean, I can, but sometimes I just can't. It just burns away at any little bit of resistance that I have. And then there goes my heart just going wild. Well, I really don't know the point of this video, but that's it for now. Stay safe. Stay away from others. Keep your damn germs to yourself. And I will see you in the next video.